Alrighty then, good afternoon everybody, Silver Dragon here, coming at you with some more Neoria, going to be finally continuing where we last left off. Now I do apologize, it has been, well, quite a while since I've done an episode of Neoria. Like, quite literally, it's almost been a freaking month since I've done the last episode of Neoria. Yeah, no, another freaking, like, what, 4 or 5 days? It would have been a month. Jesus, goddamn. So yeah, I do apologize for that. Let's go ahead and load on into the Spicy Kingdom. Although I must say that we did leave off at a point now where we're starting to get... We're really starting to get to the point where there's not a hell of a lot else we can do. Let me actually lower my voice here a little bit. I haven't tested. I'm actually using the multi-platform version of OBS right now because for some reason the regular version of OBS is having a million fucking issues on my computer. Like, quite literally, if you watch any of my Metal Gear Solid stuff, half of the episodes recently are half as long as they're supposed to be. For whatever reason, OBS or YouTube or a combination of both decide, well, I think it's partially OBS' fault because it keeps kicking me. So I ended up getting booted from my own frickin' stream because of OBS disconnections, and that causes the videos to be sequenced improperly and cut off at points. Cough. So I switched to the new multi-platform version, which is something that they're recoding. Essentially, they're recoding the entirety of OBS to make it. And so far, it's worked quite well. It's not perfect by any means. It took me a while to slap it around and get it to properly save videos and so on, so I could actually upload it. But anyway, that's sorted out now. And we are back with this. And of course, the last time we were playing this, we had pretty much... I wouldn't necessarily say won the game in a way, but we haven't really been that challenged. We haven't really been attacked by very many enemies. We already got a good metal industry up and running and going here. Progressing, we just got the tailors up and running in the machine shop, the tinkerer's bench, which is going to take a long fucking time. Right now we're waiting for this tinker to get up to level 3. That is the main thing we're waiting for, so that would unlock crossbows for us and allow us to make really shiny shit. About all I really have to do now at this point would be to maybe pimp out my place and wait for that to happen. That's essentially what we're waiting on right now. So I'm thinking that's probably what I'm going to do. So let me see here. What do we have? That's our... that's the wrong one, actually. I do not want stone doors, but I do... Oh, damn. Let me go to the overview here. Priority is set to level 1. Okay, good. I actually want 500 blocks to be produced. Because we're going to start mass replacing a lot of our tiles with these really nice stone blocks. Like, I want my entrance all being covered in, like, beautiful engraved stone tile. Same thing for the floors. They're all going to be replaced with beautiful stone tiles. So we're pretty much... We've gone from the survival stage to the beautification stage, essentially. We're already doing pretty well survival-wise. Our food is actually getting pretty low right now, so let me have them... I'm going to cancel the production of all wine right now. I think this is shocking me right now, that I'm actually canceling the production of wine. But our food supplies have dwindled, so we need to do that. Let me also have my guys go out there. Let me go agriculture. Forage, there we go, and have them start collecting this. Thank God that it actually does. I should have downloaded the mod pack before I started this, actually. There is a certain mod pack that you can pick up that allows you to... It pretty much changes the colors of depending on the season, of the tiles depending on the season. So you'll actually get, you know, snow for winter, and the trees will turn yellow and red and such for autumn, which is quite nice. But sadly, I forgot to do that. As well as there's a couple other interesting mods to the game that I never quite got around to doing. Or, well, picking up. But anyway, that's alright. We have a crap ton of regular wood, but again, we don't really have a lot of normal wood right now. Let me actually have them chop down some trees then as well. Fell tree. Fell all the trees up on the slopes here. If they can hopefully reach them. Alright, let me also have him. Terrain, remove ramp. Take out the ramps here. And then, of course, we're going to lower this once again to its final depth. For now, at least. Eventually, if we do get the mechanical walls, we may change it up even further, but that'll work. That'll be good enough for the moment. Alright. Now, I don't know what's with our territory here, if it's just that enemies spawn really poorly at the edge of our map and get stuck all the time, or what's happening with that. But either way, we're not really getting any enemies showing up here, which... I wouldn't necessarily say it sucks, but it does make things a little boring at times. I like this one. We're going to go with this one here. Okay. Let's go ahead and hollow this bit out here. Train, stairs up. Whoops. Fantastic. Alright, from there I think we're going to turn around. Or should I keep going? Yeah, no, let's keep going actually. Terrain mine, wall. And now we'll begin turning it around. Stairs up. Let me actually cancel this bit. Whoops. Come on. There we go. Alright, terrain, mine, stairs up, if I can ever get this damn UI to not screw with me. Now, I have also been looking into another game that, of course, we did have on my channel quite a bit there until it, you know, crashed and burned on us, which really fucking sucked. In this case, that would be Timber and Stone. Now, Timber and Stone is still in the testing phase right now for this next update. So sadly, we non-testers do not have access to it yet still. Which is lame, but what can you do? That's the way it is. Whoops. Hold it, hold it. I am totally not building this correctly. There we go. Woo! Close. Still gotta go up a couple floors, too. Terrain, mine, stairs up, not ramp up. Alright, now let's go like this, actually. If I take this, like so... yeah, it should be pretty good there. Terrain, mine, stairs up. And then we should be good to go from there. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, one more there. There we go. That should do it. So now we have our path up here. Then we're going to start building a floor. And that will be our balcony for our eventual archers to fire from. And our lovely tower. Now, I may actually continue this all the way up. Depending. We'll see how this goes. Oh, I actually had that off slightly. Whoops. Sorry, old bean. That is my fault. Alright, terrain. Or build, I guess. Terrain, floor. What do I want? Chiseled stone floor. Let's go engraved floor. Let's go moon, actually. Yeah, moon engraved floor would look nice here. Alright. That looks good. So this is our defensive balcony. Hopefully when there's a gnome standing on it, it won't collapse because it's literally a floor hanging over nothing. I don't necessarily know how those kind of physics work in this game, so it'll be a mystery to see what happens here, essentially. Mystery time! I'm assuming it's gonna be fine though. I don't really see there being too much of an issue, but the main issue is whether or not somebody is working on the Tinkerer's bench. Because I need somebody working on this thing pretty much 24/7. Because it is ridiculous how slow it is. I've got to build another one. I've got to build another Tinkerer's bench and pray that they can somehow work together to get this going. Because it's just way too slow. Like, holy crap, is it slow. Wait, isn't that already another one there? What is that? No, this is the engineer's workshop. Okay. So yeah, I'll build another Tinkerer's bench. Let me check my population. Who do I have assigned to be... Tinkering. There we go, engineer. I'll leave this guy as a nomad for now, but once he's... Oh, well, I'm actually probably... No, I take that back. I'm probably going to look over them and see which one of these guys actually has decent tinkering. Sadly, I don't think he does. And that person will be joining him, even if it's just a, you know, basic tinkering, like this guy, level 15 tinkering. It's still better than nothing. Better than starting off at 0. Looks like he might be the only other one, actually. Which is a damn shame, because he's a really good, Oh, wow, he's already up to 40. Jesus. He's a really good blacksmith, this one, I believe. Oh, no, he's only level 13 smith. Oh, never mind, then. I'm going to make you an engineer, my homie. Please do finish that up for me if you can. How's this looking up here? Oh, we got a couple of tiles placed here, a couple of moon tiles. And now we just got to get over on this side with our underground stair system and do the same thing. It will be glorious. Eventually, maybe. Let's also go ahead and fell some additional trees over here. There's a couple that we missed. Can't really see very well at night here, so I'm going to speed things up. Probably should have done that to begin with, actually. Build furniture. Let's get a torch up here, so we can actually see what's going on up there. And of course, we'll have a torch probably on the edge here and on this edge as well. I should move that, actually. Also, let me double check and see if I even have any. Oh no, I have a ton. I have 15 different freaking torches ready to go here. Yay, it's raining. Not that that's really going to do anything. Well, I guess technically even the rain in Dwarf Fortress does really little at times. It can fill up ponds, but generally speaking, it doesn't really seem to do a hell of a lot. Like, actually, you can see right there, the water is falling on the soil and is turning it into wet soil. If that has an additional effect, though, on my actual growing, I have no idea. Alright, that one's going up there. We'll chuck one on this corner once it's built, and then we're good to go. They're making pretty decent progress here so far. Did we get the other workshop built yet? Nope. We're still probably waiting on the components to get this thing built. Then we'll be good to go. What the hell are seeds doing in here? Yeah, I say again, what the hell are seeds doing in here? It's not checked in my list. So there shouldn't be any seeds in here, but for some reason there are. Awkward. Awkward. Alright, storage. Let's see if I got some additional bags I can place in here then. Oh yeah, we got a couple. You got a couple. We'll place all 5 of them in there. How are we doing up here? Almost done. Got a couple left to go and we're good to go. Trow, skull on a pole, alarm bell, torch. There was also something before about butchering the goblins, and I haven't actually really done that. Unless they were automatically set to do it and did it by themselves, but somehow I doubt it. Alright, once that's built, we're going to put the torch up top here, and we are good to go. This lookout is now completed. Fantastic. So we are in day 9 of winter. Our food stocks are pretty stable at the moment. Same thing for our drink stocks, are incredibly stable actually. Let me hit 1 here so I can... I don't want to destroy the entire designation though, just to get rid of that 1 tile's worth. Alright, build furniture. Get a couple of wall torches in on here. Whoops. Let's go ahead and deconstruct these 2. They were not meant to be built there. Where the hell is it? Wall torch. There we go. Alright, fantastic. So those are done now. Let me also get some doors on it. Build furniture. Door. Stone doors, of course. This kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy a bit, this music. Do 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 do. Love it. Actually, it sounds distinctly like Final Fantasy. Anywho, hopefully we have enough blocks now we can actually begin to start replacing this. So, terrain. Let's start replacing floor. We're going to start with the kind of dirt here. And I'm just going to go engraved floor. We're also going to replace it in their bedrooms. We're going to start with this lower area here and then kind of move on from there. So we're starting with the floors and then we're going to move on to the walls after we're done. Let me just kind of stretch this out here. And since I'm doing this part of it, we're just going to do the whole damn thing. Up to that, excuse me, up to that point. Or even actually up to this. Alright, once that all gets replaced, then we'll work on the rest of it. This has been built now. Okay, good. So hopefully the other gnome will also get on here when he has the time. He is. Okay, good. I significantly hope this improves the rate at which we are researching, because otherwise we're going to be spending a lot of time waiting for them to get this done. Even on super speed mode, it could take months before we get the even the first level of the engineering. Not to mention the one we actually freaking want, which is the 3rd level. And that's one hell I don't necessarily want to go through here. All right, let me try something here. Where is it? Wall torch. There we go. I'm hoping that the torch's light will cross here and get rid of that little red zone. That red zone bugs me. Good. So they're actually using this. They're actually using this properly here to store away the seeds now. Fantastic. And they did get rid of the seeds that were in here too. So we're doing pretty well here, I have to say. We're doing pretty well. Looks like, let me, God, was it Q and E? No, E just removes that. Oh yes, period and comma switch around my view. I wanted to make sure that all of us... Is that a dresser? What is that? Okay, that's the cabinet. Alright, let's get some dressers in here. Whoops. Alright, that was my bad. Build furniture dresser. I actually didn't have that rotated properly. Whoopsies! Alright, so pretty much every single one of my quarters now has a bed, a cabinet, and a dresser. Which is, you know, freaking golden. It's practically, what the hell? Oh, we got a more nomad. Or no, it's a merchant, actually. It's practically royalty-worthy, almost, I would say. Let me rotate back around my usual angle. So we do have a merchant that showed up. I'm going to sell all the soil to him just to get rid of it. We're still waiting on these damn statues. Did we not really build these statues yet? Come on, people. Come on, people. What the hell? What the hell? Actually, I'm kind of wondering where the hell the statues are actually made now. Because they're not made in this. And I'm pretty sure that we don't make statues from this either. So where the hell are the statues actually made? Oh, no, this is my other sawmill. Machine shop. We can make the wrench right now. That's about it. I think statues are made in one of the smiths, but I can't remember which. Let's make a couple of alarm bells. It's about time I actually start putting some alarm bells around, and I might actually know what the hell's going on around this place at times. So we still have a bit of coal. We have 2 copper left and 1 tin. So, actually no, we have 1 copper and 1 tin. So I gotta get some serious fucking mining done here. Oh god. Oh yeah, that was the other mod I wanted to get, was the vein miner. It essentially, you designate a single like ore like this, and it will automatically keep mining behind it as more ore is revealed. It'll automatically designate behind it to be mined, so it's quite useful for that. And as we begin to press deeper into the terrain here, without the general, well, we don't have a huge stockpile of torches, so we might run out before we finish digging before we get them in place. So we could see some enemies starting to spawn down here finally. We'll see how that goes. I'm also going to start mining deeper too. It's too bad we just had a merchant here. I would have preferred to get some other stuff as well. I'm going to trade all of my dirt away so he can take all of it. Now what does he actually have that I might want to have? It's got a whole bunch of raw gems, which I don't really use for anything. I'm sure I could increase the value of certain things, but no, I'm not really that interested in it. Copper ore, same thing. It's nice, but I'm not necessarily that interested in it right now. I have enough yaks to drown myself in. I wonder how much my yaks are worth for selling. Yak cheese, poor yak cheese. It's actually worth 1 a pop. Where's my yaks, though? Ah, yaks. Yaks. Yak bone. Yak hide. But I don't see any yaks. Either way, let me trade that away just to get rid of it. Thank you for buying my dirt for nothing. You are a champ. It's kind of funny. I don't even have to pay them to haul away my junk. They do it for free. Ah, it's fantastic. All right, so it's the 10th day of winter, so I can firmly say at this point that we have survived the winter. It's not going to be very difficult at this point to finish off winter. All right, let's see. Armor plate, breastplate, nothing interesting. How about this one here? The weaponsmith, the claymore, and the other super weapons, which I probably won't be making anytime soon. Of course, the furnace, which is making coal. Doing the best it can. Yeah, I'm still not seeing that, but that's okay. So we're probably going to put a bunch of alarm bells around this place. I'm going to wait till they craft them, though, before I actually start trying to place them around, because I know how that usually turns out. Looks like a lot of the tiles here have been replaced with the engraved ones. Fantastic. I wonder what it actually says. Doesn't really say anything. It's a worth of 10. ones also have a worth of 10. Alright, let's start replacing the walls then. Ooh, how many do we actually have? Decorative stone wall. Oh wow, we got more than enough. We got more than enough. Beautiful. Now, unfortunately, we cannot reach the edges. I wish we could, but that's going to just have to remain as is. So we'll at least reach what we can reach. And beautify it as much as we can. There we go. Nice. This is gonna look quite spiffy once we're done. Fantastic. I'm sure they're gonna be quite pleased having their, you know, shitty dirt rooms finally replaced with really good stuff. I mean, let's take a look at the value of this, the Great Hall here. It's over 1,000. So yeah. It's actually quite nice. Let's go ahead and chuck some additional tables in here if we can. Build furniture. Table. Aw, we are fresh out of tables. I should fix that. Whoops, wrong one. Make it out of marble for me. Same thing. So 8 tables, 8 chairs should be more than sufficient right now. We're not really building too much. Again, we're going to be replacing the main hall. I think I'll replace all the main hall here though and the floor with the same spiral design that I'm using for the ambassador's quarters. Okay, how'd this turn out here? Did we finish one of the alarm bells in the blacksmith? I think we actually finished all the alarm bells in the blacksmith actually. That's funny. Okay, build furniture. Let's go ahead and place those. Maybe now I'll actually get like an alarm bell ringing instead of just the music changing when something spawns in to attack and kill us all. Because right now, as it stands, when that happens, I don't really hear anything. Like, I don't hear the tone change myself. Because I'm terrible like that. Alright, let's put one right beside the door up here as well. And we'll put another alarm bell right there. Okay, that's enough alarm bells. I think that's more than I actually can use right now too, because I only had what was it? Oh, this is also out of place. Oh man, I'm probably just killing those with OCD right now, with my misplaced stairs and walls and all that joyness. Now, I suppose I could actually dig out a tile here and get access to that back area to finish replacing the entirety of this stuff. But I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother. Alrighty then. Now, how many gnomes do we actually have? What is our current population? So we have 15 gnomes. Which is pretty good. Pretty good, considering that we died horribly all last time. Alright, so I could still hold 5 more gnomes before I need to expand. Now, let me go down here, which we were mining out. This bit looks to be mined out completely now. Fantastic, we're getting there. Build furniture, torch. Okay. Let's also mine a bit more here. Go like so. And I think I'm also going to start going lower here pretty soon. Cough. English. Actually, I'm not sure where I want to. I'll probably do it more closer to the original downstair over here. Not sure what we're going to find, but I'll continue digging around, do some exploratory mining, and see what we can find. Let me also head up to the top here now. And we should have a whole bunch of sticks. Let me also work on torches then. I want to have 30 on standby. We have about, I think, 10 right now, so that should take 20. We do have, or should have, enough logs at the moment, especially once winter ends and the actual trees outside get to grow. We'll finally be able to really dive into that and build up more of it. But for now, we're just kind of kicking back and waiting for the most part. Oh, this is still taking fuck forever. Even with 2 gnomes going at it, it's still taking a very long time for our Tinkerer's Bench to progress. This is something I guess I should have built almost at the beginning if I could. But I'm pretty sure it requires a whole bunch of resources that I just didn't have in the beginning. Such as metal for a wrench. So I don't think there was a way I could have done that. Oh well, it is what it is. We can only do the best that we can do, as it were. Okay, what's my current time? 31, alright. Almost wish I had a 4 times or something. We have a lot of food too. We didn't have to butcher any yaks to survive the winter or nothing. Our groves are excessive. Like, once we get all these groves planted, we're never going to need any food anymore. We at that point, we become a fully self-sufficient colony, essentially. The only thing that's really going to stop us at that point are going to be some really powerful golems or a massive goblin army with siege engines or something. Especially if I get mechanical walls, because at that point I could just drop the bastards down into a hole and then laugh as I take them apart with a good crossbow bolt every now and then. Sorry, somebody said something freaking hilarious, so I had to quickly reply to it. Also, I have to release the announcement, the channel announcement that I did, in which I am unfortunately been bogged down by work and Metal Gear lately and haven't had the chance to really dive into the games like this. My upload schedule has really been so screwed lately. And let me go ahead and dig, ramp down. Let me go ahead and do that here. And all these lovely games that I, devoted a ton of time to have just been left by the wayside because of it. And especially considering that I also have a different job I'll be getting here soon, hopefully. Unfortunately, I did go back to a certain job recently, but I realized within a very short amount of time exactly why I had left in the first damn place. Luckily, shortly after I'd finally joined, shortly afterwards, after that, I had gotten a call from another place I'd applied to, and hopefully that will turn out quite well. And I'll actually get a job where I'm not feeling like shit every day. Oh, man, you gotta hate it, eh? Gotta hate it sometimes. It's like you need the money, but you hate the work. Then again, that's the same for a lot of people, so what can you do? Alright, so once all this again gets dug up, I'm going to have them remove a lot of the dirt. We'll sell that immediately to get rid of it, so we don't have to screw around any. How are we doing down here? Let's keep mining some more of this copper. Still hoping to find some additional tin as well. Aw, oh, man, this tune. No, this is definitely from Final Fantasy. Isn't it? I could totally swear it is. I wonder how they, how the hell did they buy the rights for it or what? I mean, this definitely sounds like a distinct Final Fantasy tune, like classic tune that I remember. I wonder what their skills are at this point. Let me take a look here. Let's take a look at you. So your fighting's up to 15. Sword is now up to 31, which is pretty damn good. Dodging is 20 and shield is 24. That's not too bad at all. Let's see if we can get the other one that's currently dancing around her. There we go. Got him. Nailed his ass. So he's up to 40 even. Jeez, I would love to see the combat logs from him attacking a goblin at this point. I'm sure they would be fucking fantastic. Alright, Mr. Market. Mr. Market Man. Buy my dirt for absolutely fucking nothing. Thank you. Oh, yes, there we go. So he is removing the last little bit of that, then hopefully he'll head back into the mines and continue his little work down there. Let me have him remove the ramp so before he goes, since he's here. Fan-freaking-tastic. Oh no, we did already remove it. Okay, good. So you can take that out then. And we're done here. So this is now absolutely complete, except for digging a tunnel underneath and putting up the ramparts. That is pretty much the last thing we really need to do with that. So let me go ahead and again sell the clumps of dirt here so we can get rid of that. Don't need that junk. Alright, we're good to go. Yeah, let's go ahead and pimp out the this entrance here now. Replace flooring. Were we using the spiral? I think we're using spiral here for the entrance. And terrain, replace walls with the spiral engraved wall. I may also dig this bit out just to get rid of it. Go ahead and do that here as well. I don't know if we'll be able to get at this bit, but yeah. I'll at least try. And see what happens. Could work, might not work. We'll find out. I'm pretty sure they can build it from the top of the stairs, but I'm not 100% sure. Well, we'll find out here shortly. Have at her, lads. Have at her. Now, how are our engineers doing? Oh, we're over halfway, so we're finally getting close to level 1 here. Only took them a freaking month, but... oh, good, they made it. They could reach it. Fantastic. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Our yaks are breeding quite a bit. I'm assuming. Well, we have 1 male and the 4 females. So once it gets up to the point of having, oh, I don't know, like I would say 10 females maybe, I might just butcher the male and get it and just call it so that they aren't having too many more calves. Ooh, let me scroll back down in here. I forgot. Shit's going on down here and I'm not paying attention to it. Okay, this has been cleared out now. This channel is now done. Looks like we got some additional coal over here on the bottom left. On the right, I'm not really seeing too much else. Oh, it might be reaching the end of that unless it continues down here somewhere. Yes, it does. The sun has risen. Fantastic. Praise the sun! And whatnot. There we go. And he's going to bed. That's fine. So, pretty shortly here, I'm going to start digging down some more. Because we've got to find some additional veins of material. So I'll probably go down one floor, do a couple exploratory tunnels, see what we find. If we don't find anything interesting, then I'll go down an additional floor, and so on and so forth, until we find everything we would like to have. Alright. Now. Oh no! We have a skeleton! Mr. Skellington. All squads, attack. Oh no, there are people down there. Luckily, the skeleton is trapped behind the doors. What are you doing? For some reason, our woodcutter has decided to engage the enemy. Wielding nothing but a raw marble pile, so raw pieces of marble. Also, looks like our farmer has also decided to engage. It's like, where the hell are our actual warriors, goddammit? Well, they're heading down. Hopefully our gnomes can survive until he gets there. Well, they're there. At least they're trying to get in. They're trying to engage there. And I'm pretty sure it's dead. Yeah, we got its right leg over here. Oh, I want to see that. Let me take a look here. Events. Combat. Let's see here. Group fight. Can I not expand this any? Ah, that's a shame. Looks like he kicked him in the left hand, smashing the bones. They actually were quite effective. For unarmed gnomes, they were actually very effective at fighting the skeleton. The left hand has been mangled. Donna punches him in the and misses. Bina punched him, hitting the head, smashing the skull, dazing the skeleton. Bangle punched him again in the head, smashing the skull and dazing it again. Bit him. Bangle bit him, hitting the head and stopping at the skull. Her then comes along, picks up the skeleton's right leg, swings with her skeleton right leg at the skeleton, hitting him in the skull, stopping at the skull. And then Bina comes along and kicks him into the skull, and eventually caving in the skull. Wow, what gnomes we have, what mighty gnomes. They're beating the skeleton's freaking marrow in with their bare hands, gnawing on its fucking head. And then they pick up its own goddamn body part and then just beat it in the face with it. This is fucking hilarious. It's stuff like this that makes me love games like this in Dwarf Fortress. Just hilarious things that happen where you have enemies or allies, you know, severing limbs off and then fighting with them. Is fantastic. We put a wall torch up in there just for additional protection. Alright, let's go up top now. See how things are going here. We are 2 days away, I believe, from the beginning of spring, where we're finally going to get all our crops back. We have more than enough food to last us till then, and then our groves will start growing, and then we'll never have to worry about food storage again at that point. I still have to dig out my actual kitchen area, I guess. I just haven't done that yet, unless I... No, we're going to dig out an actual kitchen area in the back here. And it'll be mass storage of our food, and so on. That's typically what I do, is I put it right next to the dining hall. That way they don't have to go very far. Yeah, it's about that time. It's about that time. Let me have them mine this up as well, just to get her done. Alright, pardon me. Let's go ahead and we're gonna go like this. Stairs. No, I want to dig. Stairs down. Okay. Then from there, we're doing some exploratory mining. I'll extend this further some more. And once again, we're going to stretch this out quite a bit. And we'll see what that gets us. Could get us a lot, could get us nothing. Nothing but skeletons and other nasties. So again, we're going to put a set of doors here. We're going to put a torch in to keep us safe while they're mining. Of course, there's only one person that's actually mining right now, but still. Let me rotate my camera here for a moment. We should have the tables built by now, I would hope. Oh no, we still haven't gotten any of the tables built. Well, shit then. Then again, a lot of our gnomes are quite busy doing other things. Or actually, I would say more than likely idling is what they're spending most of their time doing right now. Because our farmers and our ranchers really have nothing to do right now. Although, apparently we have a lot of seeds still that are being put away. Which is a bit odd to me, but what can you do? This is nice and lit. Beautifully lit. Alright, what the hell is that? Oh, that's more copper ore. Fantastic. How are we doing that anyway? Needs coal. So we're actually out of coal right now. Coal for torch, a bunch of coal for bars, and we just don't have enough coal. Ah, it's because we're out of logs again. It's funny how that turns out, eh? Terrain, agriculture, fell trees. Just gonna send him out to fell a crap ton of trees. Alright, max it out. Let's go. Double time, boys. Double time. Move it. Alrighty then. Man, they're doing well. Quite well. Yeah, I'm hoping to get back into some more organized dwarf fortress and whatnot. Get proper names for people and so on and so forth. Or similar games as well. I'm thinking of diving into some additional roguelikes at some point here. By all means, I would love to do more from the depths, but it's a game that requires so much time to be put into it, pretty much. Just from having to develop your own vehicles, or well, I necessarily didn't do that as well at times. I just kind of took some vehicles and rolled with it. But anyway, let me go ahead and that's the butcher shop. Actually going to cancel the production of planks, because we have a lot of planks right now. And we don't need a hell of a lot of planks at the moment. We're not really producing a lot of wood items right now, except for torches. That's about it. I greatly prefer the construction of coal, which is exactly what's happening there now. Fantastic. Ooh, we got both of them on here, so we should shortly finally be finishing the first level of the Tinkerer's Bench. Yay! Took forever. Okay, that's been done. Oh, hot damn. We ain't screwing around here. Look at all this shit. Look at him just zipping through. Jesus, what is his mining level? It's like he doesn't even stop. He's a machine. God damn. We got all sorts of stuff down here. Looks like we do have tin. We have several veins of tin. Yeah, no, if I'm doing additional episodes of this, I am most definitely downloading the auto miner plugin, Because, goddamn, we're finding our first gems at long last. As well. Hell yeah. Build furniture. Let's get another torch down here. Put one right there. Terrain, mine, wall. Now saving. Please wait. Because there's a whole bunch of tin right here. We're going to mine all that out. Put another torch in. Oh, hey! We got one nomad. God damn it! Give me more than one fucking nomad, damn you. Ah. Oh, well, we're at the first day of spring now, so yay! Spring has arrived, and instantly our crops just, like, grew. I'm not sure if that's just because we had extra, like, lined up, ready to go, or what, but damn. Alright, that's been designated out. Let's go ahead and mine some additional copper right here. I'm just going to just start mining, like, huge sections like that. Alright, build, furniture, torch. So we want to get these areas nice and covered. Oh, now he's starting to slow down a little bit. Probably because I have it on 2 times. Oh, it's because he's working on mining through these gems, are apparently taking quite a bit out of him. And it's just this one guy that's doing this right now, and he's managing to get so much done. Like, goddamn. But yeah, we're finding more tin now, so we can probably start getting some decent bronze soon. I would hope. I'm going to kind of connect these two together here, because we are mining tin here. Right next to it, so hopefully we'll be able to get an excess. Let's take a look, though. What is his, God damn it, he's too fast now. Pause! I can't stop him. Oh, her is actually the miner. Sweet. What is your skill right now in mining? 37. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. If I can ever actually build this thing properly. We'll chuck a torch right here. Go like that. Damn, I was hoping there'd be more tin there than that. Oh well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and mine a bit more right here. Oh, here we go. The invention has finished. He has invented the rod, the axle, the gear, the spring, mechanism base, and the gearbox. Yay! And now we gotta wait for the next stage. Boo! Alright. So he's probably gone for now. Went to go take a nap or something. Whatever the hell he's doing. The alarm bells are all up. Let's take a look here. Tinkerer's Bench. Yep, we're starting all the way from the beginning again. I'm thinking I may have to build... Actually, let me check our new Nomad. Because we did just get our Nomad in. We got 2 of them now. This one's actually pretty damn good at a bunch of things. For now, I'm going to have him join in mining, because he does have level 14 mining. I actually think Ego is the one that we already had. Animal husbandry, brewing, wood cutting. You know what? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to set you up as another engineer. And we're going to build a 3rd Tinkerer's Bench. Or maybe I'll just leave him be and then he'll, you know, progress through the tinkering as he does. Kind of take his time at it, as it were. Alrighty then. That seems to be progressing fairly well. What is my time now? I'm about approaching the hour mark that I usually leave this off at. We're doing quite well. We haven't really still been challenged all that much at all, really. Enemies are still slowly attacking us in not very great numbers. So we're not exactly hurting that much. Let me check my current stocks here and see what we've got. I am looking for our current metal. So we've got 80 copper ore, 35 tin ore that now needs to be processed. We have 57 copper and 3 bronze bars. So especially the tin ore, the 35 tin, we're going to want to process and turn into bronze. We can then produce some really nice bronze weapons and armor for our guys. I think what I'm probably eventually going to do is I'm going to go with bronze longsword, bronze shield, and then bronze armor for our troops and call that as it is. I kind of wish there's a lot of mechanics I kind of would hope or would love to see in a game like this. Being able to send our gnomes out is one that, as a raiding group, to, you know, maybe fight at the goblin strongholds or something. Oh, here's the mechanisms one. Linkage. So we can use the axles used to connect mechanisms in a straight line. Used to connect mechanisms in a straight line, vertical. Gearbox, used to connect mechanisms at different angles. So essentially, from what I understand here, it works exactly like Dwarf Fortress does. You have your axles, your gearboxes, and both vertical and horizontal or whatever direction, and you connect them up directly to your various components, like, well, pump stack would be the main one I would connect it up to in Dwarf Fortress, and I make use of the pump stacks quite a lot, or at least I try to. I use custom waterfall systems, which I still have not managed to perfect the custom waterfall. I've been trying and trying, but I just can't perfect it. It's a real pain in the ass, I have to say. Because mist is a really beneficial thing for your dwarves. It not only cleans them, but it also gives them happy moods. But you have to balance it out so it's not pushing them around and causing them to screw up their orders. Alright, let's see here. I was trying to build furniture. See if we had any tables built yet. Nope, still don't. Well, shit. So clearly I'm going to have to organize these guys some more. We don't really need any more cabinets, so I can immediately... Yeah, we're good on doors. I can cancel that. Cancel the dressers and cabinets. We have more than enough. Considering the amount of gnomes we're getting all the time as well, we're not really going to need more than what we got. Whoops. A bear has been spotted. Alright. So I'm building additional crates here to... There goes the bear. Just kind of running along. Female. She's thirsty. I can have my squad's attack her if I wished. Oh wow, there's the fitness, curiosity, nimbleness, fighting capabilities. So we could probably take her down. But bears are quite dangerous. I wouldn't want to risk my gnomes for nothing. Oh, lovely. They're doing quite well there. Hopefully our farmers will be zipping through this short. Why do we have random bits of strawberries in the wheat fields? Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. It's like this is a strawberry field and then this is the wheat field. I just didn't see the interconnection there. I would have if I just hovered over it, but yeah, that was my bad. How is our actual stockpile here? Oh, the troughs are full. Yep, the troughs are pretty much full with straw. Let me also build one more. There we go. So soon, though, I'm going to have to stop them from breeding somehow. Looks like our apple orchard here is starting to grow up a bit more. That's fantastic. I may also want to extend our tree farm here. This is a pine tree farm. Yeah, it's probably going to want more than just that. But I don't really have the room to extend it unless I change the walls here. Which actually wouldn't be too difficult to do. Terrain. Or build terrain, actually. Any old soil clump will do. Alright. And with that, I can mine wall. I can mine those 4, and then I can extend that up a couple blocks. Drain, dig, ramp. Actually, let me extend this one more block forward. And let's go ahead and remove the ramps here. Remove designation. Stockpile, stockpile. I'll still have a small stockpile here for clumps of soil, but we shouldn't need that anymore, so we should be good. Grove. Gonna grow more pine. Alright. Fell trees, yep. And that's about good enough. That is good enough. Alright, so we're good to go here pretty much. They just got to get the rest of this stuff planted in, and we're done here for now. Alright, so we've done a pretty good job. My time is up for today. We did manage to get the first level of our Tinkerer here. Let's check him right now. Wow, this is even getting slower now. So I'm thinking that it's probably going to be a good idea if I get 3 or 4 Tinkerer shops set up, and then have just a bunch of people doing that. Especially if it does increase. Like, I'm not 100% sure it's increasing the speed having more than one. It seems like it is, but I'm, you know, I can't guarantee that necessarily right now. I'm hoping it's true, though. I am hoping it's true. So next time around, we're going to continue mining, continue gathering a bunch of nice materials. Excuse me, we're going to get a couple more Tinkerer benches set up so they can research faster. And we can get that level 3 tinkering and get our crossbows and whatnot. Even though I never seem to have enough control over these guys to truly turn them into a really nice army. It's the biggest issue I have with Dwarf Fortress and games like it is the military. And how you control the military, because it's a very indirect game. You give orders and they eventually get around to doing it. It's, you know, it's a very hands-off game in that regard. You don't necessarily control your guys and specifically place them like you would in an RTS. But that makes combat a real guessing game at times. And you have to really micromanage their control sometimes to get them exactly where you need them to go. And at least we did confirm that the doors were slowing down the skeleton. The skeleton could not get past the doors. Or at least it couldn't do so in a very short amount of time. So that was good information to know. So we'll see how that goes. Regardless, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day. And I will see you all next time with some more Neoria, and hopefully this time it won't be an almost a freaking month for the next episode. Peace out for now.